Hello you guys, and welcome back to another Clueless Girl game on Linux installment. I hope you were waiting for this one. What we're going to be doing today is actually trying out another completely different game that may or may not completely break my computer, but we'll see about how great my GPU actually is. The point of this game is simply to test my GPU capabilities and to of course have some fun, because guys, what is life unless you actually have some fun? So without further ado, let's just take a look and see what our next game is. So here you go you guys, and as you can probably see, we are hopping into RAIDER. Why did I pick this game? Honestly, because I've never really been that good with motor skills when it came to climbing things or doing sports, if you don't count me trying to trespass into my grandma's garden because the bull or my dog decided to jump over there. So since RAIDER is ideal for me to update on my motor functions and also the motor functions of my GPU, I decided that this will likely be the best game to try this out with. So let's hop right into the AAA train and see what we can get out of there, okay? So let's just go right ahead and start a new game and see. Adventure. Combat has aim assistance enabled, enemies have lower health and damage. Combat has aim assistance disabled, and enemies have normal health and damage. I suppose I'm not even checking the other ones, by the way, because I know for sure I'm not gonna be wanting to play them. I'm playing RAIDER or this specific RAIDER installment for the first time ever, and so I don't really want to go overboard, so let's just go with the normal. Honestly, I would have even went for adventure if you're asking me, because I'm not exactly sure how good I am.
What makes someone reach beyond the boundaries of human experience to face the unknown? As children, we question the world around us. We learn, we accept, and gradually we lose our capacity for wonder. But some do not. The explorers, the seekers of truth. It is these pioneers who define the future of mankind.
The others, they're done. No amount of money is gonna get them through those mountains.
The lost city's up there, somewhere.
That's gonna be a hell of a climb.
I'm not turning back.
I know.
You should stay here with them.
Not a chance.
Okay. What? I have to admit, I did actually hop into a very quickie one just to see how it was running, because I was really interested. So what you just saw may not have been a graphics problem, it may have been just the game realizing that I've been this far. What? So it probably just prompted me into forwarding into time, so no worries about that. What? I hope that it wasn't the graphics. Let's just see what's going on. And hop, skip, jump. Go right ahead and climb stuff, mountains as Lara Croft, because that's what we do, no? So let's see what's going on here. Okay, there we go. So it might have been a little bit of a GPU issue. Let's just see what's up there. Hey, friendo. It is pretty. It is keeping up with the graphics. I have to say I have full settings set on high in terms of performance, so that might be a bit of a putting us in a little bit of a chokehold, but we'll see. But it's pretty. It's pretty nice. Oh, okay. Okay, we fine though. We fine. It's okay. It's nice that our friend here is coming to check upon us, but I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, okay. I grab. Okay, we're grabbing. Don't go in like that,
What are you
okay?
doing here?
I did run into some trouble originally launching the game since my current Linux distribution does not support the game, and so the game let me know that okay, there might be some difficulties with you trying to run the game and running it properly, and so practically they warned me. But this is maybe one of the few things that we might run into from an Arch Linux perspective or from any kind of Linux distribution perspective, and I think it's very important to talk about. So this might be some type of issue you might be running in your future games. If you're completely new to Linux and if you're a gamer, if you actually want to install Linux, game on Linux as well, this is something to keep in mind. Maybe some games are not going to run as smoothly as other games, and this is okay because this is what this channel is about. So we are trying and testing our games from our regular Steam library that we would usually play on Windows on Linux and seeing what's really going on. And this is de facto evidence of how Arch Linux is performing on this machine with the specs that you probably have seen from my first assembly video already. I hope so. If you haven't, then honey, you gotta watch that, okay? Watch that and just come back to this video, okay? So, as any human being, you would probably be sitting there wondering what the hell happened and why I actually don't have all of the footage included. Let me tell you one thing, basically the game crashed everything that I was doing, including my very own recording. And so basically whatever I played through, it looked extremely glitchy, as you saw beforehand. So I didn't realize that at the time because with my performance on my screen it actually looked perfectly fine, but it seems like my system was actually overloaded with all of the different processes it had to actually go through. So I tried stopping whatever I was doing and tried to save the game. It didn't quite work out, but there was a huge issue in that basically everything froze. And yes, I had to do the unthinkable and I had to press the button. I had to press the actual button for my system to go back to sleep. I know it's not the best thing to do and I know it's not good for the system, but that's literally the only way out that I could think of when this happened. Guys, don't hate me, but I had to do that. And so right now what I'm gonna try and I'm gonna do is change the settings to basically next to no shadow, next to no sun shadows, and stylistic choices is that were included in the game but are not quite necessary if you're actually trying to run the game on its own. What I'm gonna try to do is basically cut you a little bit of slack, my wonderful Yonce II, and start from the start again and see how it actually performs. If there are still some performance issues and if it's still glitchy as all hell, then maybe you actually can't really play Tomb Raider, or rather Rise of the Tomb Raider on Linux or on my specific machine with my specific spec. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if we can run this bad boy and if it actually works. So as you can see, you guys, now I'm in windowed mode. Yes, I am in windowed mode because things have to be done. So let us just see if we can boot up a new game without anything else crashing. I'm not sure. Windload mode is on, shadows are off. That should help a little bit with the performance
What
because
makes someone reach beyond the boundaries of human
it's
experience?
probably OBS messing with everything
face
else,
the
and
unknown.
the two different processes are a little bit too hard on my
As
boys.
children, we question the world around
We'll see
us.
about that.
We learn, we accept, and gradually we lose our capacity for wonder. But some do not. The explorers, the seekers of truth.
Let's just go ahead and skip that actually because we already saw it, so might as well.
The trail leads up the mountain. We'll have
Let's
a good
keep
view of the valley beyond from the summit.
Let's see what's
Alright.
up here, and let's see
take it
if
easy
my
here.
trusty Yonce II is gonna be able to do anything.
This wind is crazy.
Alright.
Just need to keep moving.
Yeah, we do need to keep moving. Come on, Yonce. I know you can do it, honey.
Hey,
I know.
even
I know.
if we
I
don't
believe
find
in you.
anything up here, your dad would be proud.
I know, but I have a good feeling about this.
Yonce, your mama's gonna be proud if you actually manage to pull this off. Come on, Yonce. Too bad we can't run to you.
Shit!
You okay?
Yes.
Lost my footing.
This
I'm
happens.
fine.
I mean, yes, it is snow. It is. Oh, come on, Laura. You can do this, Laura. We've been through this once with you already, so let's just
Laura!
do that
Are you
and
okay?
just latch on,
No,
grab
no.
yourselves onto it.
I'm here!
Just hop, skip,
I'll
jump,
climb down
like
there and
it
get
ain't
you.
no tomorrow. No, this is the wrong hop, skip, jump. Okay, I did not mean to go over to the other ledge, you guys. That was just my fingers. Okay, so let's just jump up like we were supposed to from
I'll
the
climb
very
down there
get-go
and get you.
No!
and see what's
It's too
going on.
dangerous! I can
Yeah.
climb back up!
Speed run this game a little bit at the start
stay
because you saw just a bit of it from the footage, and now I'm just going to play thoroughly and hope that there's no performance issues and that I'm actually not running into the very same loophole that I ran into originally. So let's just see
I
what's
need
up.
to jump across!
Yeah, okay. Now grab.
We're jumping
Gotcha.
across. First time
Shit,
around that was
Laura.
quite scary, you guys. Because
You're gonna give me a heart attack. Are you okay?
Yeah. Come on.
Okay. So we did this
Looks like
time
we gotta
get the
go
XP
through.
gain from this very jump, which we did in the first time around, I believe. So let us see what the game can bring to us more.
Not bad. If the weather turns, we can hold up in this cave. Do you really think we'll find this lost city?
I know this is a long shot, but that old tracker said he saw ruins up in these mountains.
Let's see what everything will look like now without the shadows added. It actually doesn't have that much of a difference because there's not too many shadows at the very start. I hope it has
Storm's
better
getting closer. We have a couple hours at most.
Should be enough time. We're almost to the top.
We're almost to the top. The top. So let's see what we can do here.
What do you think?
We're close to something, Jonah. I can feel it. Just this last stretch to the top.
All right. Let's see what's up there.
It's actually good that he attached himself onto us.
Feels pretty
because
solid, but keep close to the wall.
if I
Okay.
do the same thing as I used to, I'm probably going to just fall down to my death. A
Looks
few
like we
times.
climb from here.
Keep
So,
your eyes open for falling ice.
falling
Right.
ice. That is not our only issue, sir. Let's see if we can actually survive through this. For the second time around, if we've learned anything, let us see. if that
Let's
is
take it
actually going to
slow
work
and
out.
steady. Just stay with me.
Again, that ain't slow and steady, but we're...
Look out!
Oh shit!
That was close!
Alright. Let's hop, skip, jump. And see what we can do. Alright. Climbing right on top of the ledge. It seems like I am not running into own performance difficulties.
Jonah, hold on!
Others do seem to be
I'm going to dig in. Can you make it across?
I can
because
make
I'm
it.
a little more familiar with the game, maybe that actually makes
Holy
sense.
shit! I don't think I can make that jump.
Stay there. I'll anchor a line for you at the top.
All right, I'll give you some slack.
Let's see, you guys. What can we do? We can just keep climbing here again.
Almost there, Laura. You got it.
Yeah, we got it. And now. Okay, yep. Let's try to grapple. Grapple. We did it. We did it without failure this time around. And the neighbors are still here. They're
Jonah,
looking at
we
us.
made it.
Hi,
I see
neighbors.
the ruins. Oh god.
Laura!
And that is the sound of a Linux distribution not working
Can you hear
while
me?
you're playing Rise of the Tomb Raider.
I'm gonna pull you back up.
The pain is real.
There. Over there. Quick. Swing me to the other side.
Okay, let's just keep
Okay,
swinging
here goes.
and see what's going on. I am moving forward in back of the game. You don't trust me? The game doesn't trust me. Let's see.
No! No!
Nope. And
Laura! I can't hold you! The rope is
you
slipping!
can't hold us, so let's just take a last swing. Oh, I think we're dead here, guys. I think we're dead here. Okay, we managed. That makes me happy. And now comes the awful part.
Oh shit! Move, goddammit!
Go back, Jonah. Get to shelter.
Fast! Run like they stole your mama's carrots! Come on, girl! Come on, girl! Whoops! Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. Let's just see if we can continue on and actually not fight this time around. That would be amazing. So, let's just run. Right, we actually managed to do that this time around. And we saved ourselves from all of the enemies, so that's amazing. Let's just try and run through this one too. A bunch of stuff falling, you guys. Oh! This is such high adventure. So wow. Okay, we actually managed to. There's no grappling here. I remember it wrong. Now we have to grapple. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Good job. We actually managed, that's amazing. Okay, so we saved their mama's carrots. That's amazing. Let's just keep going. Let's just not stop. Because we don't want to fall here. We don't want to die, so yay, gaming experience. Hooray! And manage. Boy. We actually managed to survive, I hope. Game wanted us to go there, so I hope that, yes, we did. 2 weeks earlier, for the adventure. And let's see what the issue actually was and why the hell we decided that it was a good idea to go there in the first place.
It is the greatest cruelty of life that we're all too swiftly taken from it. We age, we decay, we die. But what do we leave behind? Bones? Dust? What of the soul? Does it endure beyond our earthly existence? I believe it does. A truth lies at the heart of many myths and stories. A truth not of science, but something more profound. The key to unlocking everlasting life. I may have found the next piece to the puzzle, but I'm not alone in this search. They're following me, watching my every step. I know them by name now. Trinity. An ancient, violent sect with designs on controlling the future of humanity. I must proceed carefully for the sake of my family. If anything were to ever happen to Lara or Anna, I could never forgive myself.
So, yeah, Daddy actually wanted to send us off to this mission indirectly, subconsciously. So, we're taking after Daddy, as we know from the Tomb Raider continuations and series, and we like Daddy, so we do whatever Daddy does, and we actually take over, or try to do so. So, this is probably the idea of Rise of the Tomb Raider. Let's see if we can maybe hack into his computer. Or maybe not even bother. And someone is following us.
It's me, Anna. Oh God.
Anna.
I'm so
Anna
sorry.
looks terribly sick.
What are you doing here?
I saw the gutter press was attacking you again.
Looks like she
I
has the
thought you
flu,
could
you
use some
guys.
company.
Maybe even a little bit
Were
worse.
you followed?
Followed?
Maybe something
Of course
wrong with
not.
her eyes.
What's going on?
I think I found the tomb.
Oh, you can't be serious.
The myth of the prophet is real. Dad was right.
Lara, your father was unwell.
No, he was close to a great discovery, tangible evidence of the immortal soul.
That hair.
I loved Richard. I would have married him if he'd asked. But he was a broken man. I don't want to see you end up like him.
But Anna, he was right. It was everyone else who was wrong. The tomb's in Syria.
Syria? Oh God, Laura, no. This is madness. Get your life sorted. Go home to the manor.
You know I can't go back there.
But this obsession ruined your father.
I saw something. Something I can't explain. Now I understand what Dad was going through.
It's all fairy tales. Nonsense. Don't go down this road. You know where it leads.
It's the only thing that makes sense to me now. I'm going to find the Prophet's tomb, Anna.
The Prophet's tomb! So we're setting out to find it. Oh, that makes me think that we're probably going to face a lot of difficulties along the way, including getting into because we're Tomb Raiders.
Hey,
We better be
we're
professional
heading into
about
a war zone now. We better be sure about
that.
this.
We're close. There should be an oasis in the canyon just ahead.
You're wasting your time. There's nothing out here.
Just keep driving, please.
It's your money.
We have a sensible man.
Something isn't right.
There's a
just
giant
local
helicopter
militia.
here and you're like something isn't right.
You told someone, didn't you?
They paid better than you.
You...
Shit! They weren't supposed to shoot at us!
Get us out of here!
Shit! No, no, no!
Alright! That was the goal of the whole thing. You look awful.
No turning back. It has to be here.
So, there you have it, you guys. That's Rise of the Tomb Raider for you. That's what we actually managed to run so far in this very episode. I can't wait to play some more of this game, and hopefully this footage is actually going to be okay. Hello you guys again, just a quick update from editing. Alex here. It seems like there was still some glitches and there was still some issues, although I tried windowed mode and I also tried to cancel more or less all of the graphics, everything that was additionally added from the game. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there should be any other performance issue like that, and it seems like just the game is too heavy on my PC. And it was probably not the best decision to try and run it, but we did anyway. So I am thinking of maybe running one or two more installments of this very game and seeing how they perform. Maybe I'll try to readjust some more of the settings just to make sure that, you know, I have the lowest settings possible and there is nothing that should be interfering with the game itself. But I'm terribly sorry about the semi-glitchy footage, especially when the game has a lot to show. So we'll see if next time we're going to be able to get rid of these glitches and make it seem a little more fluent. And if you can actually game on Linux and specifically run Rise of the Tomb Raider on Linux. Is it runnable? I don't know yet. We'll try with different settings and we'll see how it looks like. And also, disclaimer, do keep in mind that I'm also recording, so OBS might also be interfering with the game settings and how the game looks like, simply because it's also a program that's running in the background while I am playing, so you guys might not have this issue, but it's still a good thing to keep in mind. Regardless, if you're running the game on its own, like I did yesterday on no high settings, it didn't seem to have any performance issues, and that was not that much of a big problem. Another disclaimer, that's mainly probably also because of my hardware components. It may not be related to Linux directly, so that's another thing to keep in mind, but that's what this channel is all about. Maybe it's just my rig, we'll see. But I'm leaving you with the continuation of this video. I am hoping that this is not the second failed installment and that I actually have to come to terms with the fact that you can't run Rise of the Tomb Raider on Linux. I hope that this is not the case. We'll have to see if this video gets uploaded, that it's probably not the case anyway. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and do let me know if that's really the case in the comments down below. Like the video if you liked it, and if you want to share some of the love with me, Clueless Girl Gaming on Linux. That's my experience so far, you guys. Raw and somewhat edited, so I hope you liked it. And if you want to see some more, please make sure to let me know. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the future. Bye!